The drug driving trial of Kerry Kennedy resumes this morning at a courthouse outside New York City. The case is bringing together members of the famous political family in a show of support. Kennedy admits she took a sleeping pill and got behind the wheel, but as Michelle Miller reports, Kennedy says it was just a mix-up. Michelle, good morning.
Good morning. In a family with such a storied history of both tragedy and controversy, Kerry Kennedy is facing a relatively minor charge. But in a rare move, New York's Supreme Court is hearing the case after Kennedy's lawyers argued the town court of Armonk wasn't equipped for such a high-profile trial. Kerry Kennedy stood outside the courthouse, flanked by family.
We're not going to comment until after things are done.
Her 85-year-old mother, Ethel Kennedy, was there in solidarity, along with brothers Robert Kennedy Jr. and Douglas Kennedy.
We'll wait to the courtroom to hear all the evidence, and we're very hopeful of the result.
The 54-year-old human rights activist is daughter of the late Senator Robert F. Kennedy, niece of former President John F. Kennedy, and ex-wife of current New York Governor Andrew Cuomo. Addressing the jury, defense lawyers said Kerry Kennedy, quote, is not seeking any advantage here because of her famous family, but that she should not be punished because of it either. Kennedy was arrested in July of 2012 after her Lexus SUV sideswiped a tractor trailer near her home outside New York City. One witness testified, quote, she got into the middle lane and was swerving into other lanes. Despite a blown tire, Kennedy kept driving, hitting a guardrail at one point before passing out behind the wheel.
I remember getting on the highway, and then I have no memory until I was stopped at a traffic light and a police officer was at my car door.
Kennedy addressed the incident publicly just after it happened, claiming she accidentally took a sleeping pill.
I told the officer that it was theoretically possible that I had mistakenly taken an Ambien rather than a thyroid pill earlier that morning.
Defense lawyers say Ambien hijacks one's ability to make decisions, but prosecutors say Kennedy put others at risk by failing to pull over after realizing she was impaired. Now, the trial is expected to last about a week, and Kennedy herself is expected to testify. She faces up to a year in jail if convicted, but with no previous criminal record, it's unlikely she would serve any time.